I'm Dan Welch, racing in a British Touring Car Championship for my own team, Welch Motorsport. Based in Fleet, we're a family-run team. Myself and my father, down to my fiancée Lucy, calls the radio out on the pit wall.
I'm John Welsh, team principal, Welch Motorsport. We have two cars that we run, the Proton, which is new generation touring car. David Nye is in an S2000 car.
My role in the team is confusing, from washing the truck, putting the stickers on, repairing the cars. I can put my crash helmet on, and then I'm purely the team's race driver.
We are a smaller team, growing. Let's see how the season goes.
We are the underdog, but this year we're pushing for wins. Friday morning, just started doing a setup on the car, getting it ready, change the gear ratios ready for tomorrow morning. What's happened this weekend, we were very late parking up with the trucks, so we're in a bit of a rush to try and get 2 days work done in one. Generally, for us to set the garages up, it takes a good day. And we've got all the boarding with all the sponsors' names and logos on, light gantries, light pods, getting the flat patches ready for the car, which is very important for the setup. So yeah, a good day of getting ready.
There's only so much you can do in the workshop. There's bits that, updates and stuff that we need to bolt on, there's things that we need to do for the cars.
It's quite an art to get the hot engine air out and cool air in. So it's all about channeling air where you want it to go. There, you've got radiator and intercooler ducting to get the air through the front of the car, and the other ones are from wheel arch liners, basically to separate your mud and your dust and your dirt from the wheels and your brakes from the engine bay. This edge is coming that way, and that's... What have they done? You literally have to tug it into place. The difference of David's car, the S2000, and my car, the Proton, you've got totally different positions of radiators and intercoolers, and as I said, it's all about ducting the air to where you want it to get it out of the bonnet. Everyone has a different idea of how to do it. What we need to do, try and do the best job.
All the crew is a brand new crew. There's me, that's from the team from last year. It's like everybody's looking at me to go, where does this go, where does that go, what does this do, what does that do, and I'm like, I'm trying to do a million jobs. Obviously Dan also knows where everything goes, but Dan's also got lots of things that he's got to do today. So it's just sort of, yeah, it's just a little bit stressful.
With the new guys, we've got some new equipment which came with David's Focus, and a little bit round peg square hole. We all have to work out how it all works, but that is what Fridays are for. Is that what you have to do with them? That's weird. That is not going to fit through there.
No.
Carl?
We've got the uprights,
Yeah.
but they haven't got the skate that goes on the bottom.
No, it can't work. It's a physical impossibility.
What?
It's too far away from the studs on your leg.
You're not going to be able to bolt a wheel on.
It's off the bottom of that.
First round of the BTC is usually quite chaotic. It's getting organised for the Saturday and the Sunday.
Still a few more jobs to do. We'd like to be packed up by now. Unfortunately not. Still got a couple of hours to do. Just got to get the final set up on both cars, and that's it. And then we'll call it a day. Got a lot done. Main thing is getting the guys and team all organised. Tomorrow morning it is the rule changes. The minute I can feel my ears, that means I'm one of the lads, one of the mechanics, one of the gophers. Tomorrow morning when the helmet's on, can't feel the ears. So that's it. When the helmet goes on, the job role changes. Try and get the brakes all bedded in, get the car running. I think we got the setup a little bit too soft at the minute. The weather's very cold, so we kind of thought run the car a bit softer, try and generate a bit of heat, but we've got a bit of a problem with just bottoming out too much at the bottom of Paddock Hill. So that's one little thing to sort, but apart from that, all systems running great, engine feels good.
Yeah, we just had a fire in the car with the electronics relays gone down. A couple of laps, causing a few problems with the engine running right and power steering.
The dash won't light up, but you can hear the power steering going.
Yeah.
Take your finger off, it just dies again.
They won't die.
You can't even get the dash lit.
So you take your head back, it's just
Can you put a jump pack on it?
With David's car, the S2000 Focus, we unfortunately only had it a couple of weeks. We were due to go out a couple of times testing. Unfortunately, it snowed.
Coming into Graham Hill, always wants to step the back end. Brands, the Indy circuit's not my favourite. I love the circuit with Grand Prix loop, brilliant. One of those circuits I've never had a brilliant time at.
Okay, mate, back to cross over. Thank you. You put that on. Dan, just come back in, mate. One of the pit punches fell out of the wheels. You tightened the wheel up, didn't you?
Yeah, so you come past the pits.
You've got to watch these. Okay, mate, all clear.
Was it in front?
Hey?
Was it in front? Wasn't me.
So you've got a little bit of a vibration. Hope that has hit itself. Just let me know if the vibration gets any better anyway.
I think we just broke a drive shaft. So I had a little vibration come in, and then she hit the brakes going into Druids, and all hell broke loose really. I stopped out on track. Get it back, we'll have a look, see what it is.
We've got another drive shaft, haven't we? When it came in on that last stop, the lad who boxed said under the boat was in grease about it. So we got up there and the boot clip's just f***ing set on fire and gone. So I'm hoping it hasn't done the gearbox.
Qualifying, weather is iffy, I think the best thing to say. Last bits of the repairs for the broken drive shaft. We'll go and have a go really. Hopefully the setup will be much better. It's difficult when we've lost quite a lot of running already this morning. We're on the back foot, the car's got to be right. As a driver, there's not a huge amount of difference you can really make around here. The main thing we will struggle with qualifying is just the traffic. You get it in Formula 1 where they're complaining that another car is 25 metres ahead of them, where we're going to be overtaking cars and weaving in and out of them. And you only need one person not to look in their mirrors and you've committed to overtake and end up in a big ball of mess.
We had a drive shaft failure. The tripod exploded and sort of smashed its way out of the gearbox. This bit here should look roughly like this one. This one's damaged as well. We should have 3 ball bearings on the end. It's called a tripod. This joint fits inside that joint if it wasn't broken, and allows it to move when the suspension is going up and down.
See, I'm holding a caliper and there's still no drive shaft in it. It's cutting it fine. With 10 minutes to go, a few more minutes, car will beat it back in and we can have it all ready to go.
What? I didn't go out till it snowed.
Snow tyres?
Yeah, that's why I went out. By the time I got the drive shaft and everything in, then I did my tyre swap.
Yeah.
And I had an issue on, I don't think one of the wheels was seated properly. I went out and it felt like a wheel was going to fall off. To come in, sorted that out, went back out, and then it just started snowing. And I was like, I can't even keep this thing on the island.
Is there any point in driving round? Just if it's up to you, mate. If you can't do any more, come in.
Frustration.
So in the bag is me and Raffles, he failed ride height test. Chaos. After chaos.
Sunday morning, bright and sunny, lovely day, cold. We're at the back of the grid. We mucked up qualifying, did the best we could. We've now got to work our way forward. The main thing for the first meet of the year is to try and finish all 3 races, which from the back we're better off to work our way forward slowly. You're going quick enough, you haven't got to go much quicker. So
I was thinking more trying to make it last at the end. Yeah. I think I'm just going to chill at the start.
finish the race.
With the car, we just got to put strings around it, check the wheel alignment, make sure the wheels are pointing where Dan would like them to point, put the bumper on, and we're ready to go racing.
Certainly feeling a little bit stressed, a little bit tired, but no, good day. It's exactly like first day at school. You know, you got little butterflies and you don't know what's going on. You got new people on the track. You don't know how they're going to react. There's going to be incidents. There's going to be crashes. When the lights turn red, you get a little bit of butterflies. Your left leg starts to jutter on the clutch pedal. Good. Excited.
Just patience. You're only aiming towards the top 10. Just patience.
Made my way up from 26th on the grid. We just got somewhere around 9th, and misfire crept in.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Generally, it got worse and worse through the race. I did my best to fight to stay in the top 10.
The engine's now starting to top out. Black smoke, but try and just take it to the line.
Both of the Hondas have just come out now, so just try and get it to the line, making 2 positions up this lap.
We got away with an 11th. Could have been far worse.
I'm annoyed, really. Actually, quite annoyed. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I felt we could have been firmly in the top 10 somewhere. 10th would have been lovely. I just couldn't keep Ollie behind me. He ran in the back of me a couple of times. He must have pretty much think I was brake testing him. We can go forward to the next one.
We've got a fuel surge problem, which is generally some sort of fuel blockage. We found that there was contamination in the fuel pump, in the filter housing. So out it came. We've changed the filter housing, changed filter. We've changed the pump. Hopefully that solved the problem.
We've got the soft tyre on for race 2. Aim solidly get the car in the top 10 at the end.
Now race 2 for David, he started getting a little bit cocky because he'd obviously driven very well. We patted him on the back and he was off like a rocket.
I got off to a terrible start, but there was no one around to capitalise on it. We soon moving forward. The car felt excellent and the soft tyres were just starting to come on, and then got stuck in gear.
I'm stuck in 6th gear. I've only got 6th gear.
God's sake.
Safety cars out, Dan. Safety cars. David's in the gravel at Druids.
Braking for Druids, and had a run on Warren, went for the outside, and he actually came back across whilst I'm braking and did his back wheel and threw it up about 3 foot in the air. Came back down again, that's it, in the gravel.
Just started to pull a little gap on Matt Neal, which always feels nice. Basically got stuck in 6th gear. Nothing I could do to ramming it, punching the gear stick. It's just another one that's got away, really. Maybe our strategy of doing the soft tyres in race 2 potentially could have helped for race 3, that when the war zone starts, towards the end of the race we can start picking people off. Instead, we've got to fight our way through from 15th-ish.
Gearbox to bellows into engine.
Yeah.
So that 10mm capper, you know, when we put it on the stand,
So it's come loose.
so it's come loose and it's wedged up against the gear selector.
Oh, the bolt is?
Yeah.
Means it should work.
David had a great race 3. He was on the pace. He was leading the Jack Sears Trophy. It was looking pretty good, pretty impressive.
The race was a bit tricky. It just didn't have the pace with the car. Everyone ahead of us were on the new Dunlop soft tyre. We're waiting for the soft tyre to go off. It didn't happen.
After 23 laps of hard pressure, the car didn't quite turn in as he went over Paddock Bend, and Lee and Liam both slipped through on the inside. David probably was kicking himself because he could have won that race.
That was a very good race, yeah, great fun, good weekend, progressed all the way through. Very pleased with that, surprised to see where I was, but keep going, keep pushing. A little bit of belief works wonders, a bit of confidence.
David can win a trophy in that class, which is pretty good.
Summing up the weekend, it wasn't too bad. We had 3 finishes, all in points, so I can't complain. Unfortunately, we didn't get the results we were after. The team as a whole has grown, and feels really good to have a teammate on board. Looking forward to Donington. We got to make a bit of improvement to the car, but overall I think that the car's there, the package is there, the team's good, so we're just going for 3 good finishes at Donington, and hopefully we'll pull off that first podium.
A few of the small niggly bits which would have been sorted if we'd have gone pre-season testing, they will all be done, they'll be sorted, and we should be on the pace.